Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Team Fortress TV. My name is Ryushi, and this is Team... I said that, didn't I? Damn it. Getawhale, you need to remind me of these things. You're supposed to be broadcasting out nowadays, you know, 8 casts in 5 days, isn't it?
8 casts in 5 days, I think that's what it is. I'm a little exhausted, but I'm pleased to be able to bring this match because this is what the fans voted for. The community wanted this match, Ryu, and I kind of agree. We've got a good one. How do you feel about it?
I don't know, I wanted to support my homeboys over on AO Girl, you know, national pride and all that.
Of course,
but, yeah. Well, I guess not. But that's fine. I mean, I guess we can cast this one. I mean, you know, it's only a Swedish versus Germany national institution match thing. I don't know.
Yeah, we got it's a national thing. I mean, I'm over here in North America. I don't have any allegiances one way or another. I like both these teams. We got Made in Germany, and we got Daughter. It should be an alright matchup. I think we know that Made in Germany might be favored in this one, but I think it might be close. Playing 2 maps, and I mean, I'm fired up. And I was watching Cadis in his PCW, and watching this Made in Germany team warm up a little bit, and it seems like they're ready to go.
Well, I mean, with Ips at the helm, when can you not be ready to go, realistically?
Sure.
But, you know, I'm an idealist, you know. So what, you think Made in Germany can win?
I do think they can win. I think it's good too. I mean, these are the number 2 and 3 teams right now in the tables in Prem. And, you know, certainly I think they both want to try to take as many map points as they can. Certainly Daughter wants at least a split, I would imagine, but if they can take both, I mean, that would be huge for them.
Yeah.
You know, if one team can sweep both maps, they're going to come out the... well, I guess they'll technically be looking at first. There's a bit of a difference in games played, but...
Well, I mean,
leave the other team behind in tables anyway.
Going on like individual classes, you know, you've got Zebasai and Ips, who are 2 very, very strong callers. Both on pocket, both calling in the... Oh, okay, actually, no, Zebasai, in fact, actually has the calling advantage because he's calling in his native language, whereas Cadis, Ips isn't. Although, I think they do use quite a lot of German when they're not talking to Cadis, don't they?
Yeah, but I mean, I think Ips is good either way. I mean, I think whatever language he's in, I don't think he's at a disadvantage doing it in English by any means. Very strong caller, and I would almost give him the edge in terms of, I don't know, the more I watch these PCWs or watch any matches with Ips comms, the more I like his comms. They're just very straight up and direct, and he's a great manager. I think that's really what they need, having Ips now on comms instead of Mike as the main caller, you know? This group of players.
Mike?
I'm thinking of Epsilon.
Back on Epsilon, you mean Numlocked, yeah?
Or yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, or not.
You know,
yeah.
People knew who I meant when I said.
I mean,
Mike.
you can't discount Zebasai because I mean he did lead his team to victory. To second over the Americans, over the Australians at I-49. So
yep.
And I mean Ips was what, like 6th over there. So you know, back in those days, you know, Zebasai exceedingly strong caller. You know, he had would have had actually no the only person who would have been on that team with him at that time was Rib, but I mean. Rib is a fantastic demo, and
yeah.
I mean, he took a season out. Every time I see him, he's been getting better and better. So, you know, maybe he can finally once again dance with the big boys up in the top of the league.
Yeah, I think so. He's been playing, from what I've seen, he's been playing pretty aggressive, and like you say, he's kind of getting better as time goes on. Cadis, on the other hand, Cadis obviously is very talented, but I've been seeing him playing a lot more of a sort of stay-at-home, sort of more passive style, a lot tighter to the medic, and a lot more just sort of protecting his medic. Maybe not as aggressive as we've seen in the past. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I think I would. Like back in when I first started watching and playing Comp 6s, like Cadis was playing for TCM. And he was a very, very, very aggressive style. He would often jump in, and you know he'd do what he did best, which was do a lot of damage and get frags. And then TCM, their style of play was sort of around that bit. But he seems to be playing a little bit more passively, a little bit more conservatively, and allowing the really strong aggression out of Bash and Gear and Samzy. So it'd be interesting to see how the 2 demos face up against each other. Rib was one of the best in the world.
Oh, these guys aren't waiting.
Seriously, still is. Even taking a pretty far-range, long left side rollout, Rib is, and getting into middle really fast, but with a lot faster than Cadis as well, actually. And Cadis is known as the king of rollouts, so seemed to work out for him though. Got some good sticks out early, Soldier's going to jump in, but he's going to return with a nice pipe onto him. Nothing really happening at the moment. Beaven's going to be our first frag, but our stand-in last is going to be going down as well. And Dota just falling. It's 4 for 1 at the moment. And they're running away as far as possible. Zebasai is going to be down. And Walter's the only one left alive, and he's surely going to go down before. Is he getting out?
Gear did a fantastic job there. I got to give Gear credit, who actually jumped in and seemed like he did a lot of the bullying, getting this Daughter team to back out. And so, nice jumping. I didn't catch his initial jump, but it looked like he kind of took them out. And he's going to do the tapping honors right now. So, no idea.
Okay, we just got a stalemate through, so I think they're going to have to re-exec the config there, and we may just watch that middle again.
So we'll call a mulligan on that one. We'll pretend that didn't happen.
Okay. Okay, no, full advantage and mid. That's what he's asking for, and 2 Nuts is agreeing to that. So they'll give him mid. They'll give him full advantage. They won't just restart. Of course, if you've just joined us, this is Team Fortress TV. I'm Ryushi. Joining me as Getawhale on the camera is Jon, which I also forgot to mention earlier on. Sorry, Jon.
Jon rules.
No, he doesn't. Don't be silly. Don't boost his ego. Big enough as it is. But anyway, yeah. So Team Fortress TV, Ryushi, Getawhale, Jon. Oh yeah, game. Right, yeah. ETF2L season 17 week. I don't know what week it is anymore. All
week
the
4 technically, isn't it?
Messed about. I think it is,
there's...
but I don't know what week this match is on.
This is technically a week 4 still. I think there was no wildcard shenanigans. Yeah, we're looking at Metalworks and Process, or Process, depending what country you're in.
Process.
Yeah.
Definitely Process. Okay. Anyway,
so we're resetting here. In the next few moments, we should be.
Well, they haven't actually done it yet. They're still just DMing again. Okay, yeah.
Still setting it up. Yeah, we had
sorting out the config, and then we'll be going live once again with Made in Germany full advantage. And how are they gonna do that? It's like
build their Uber, suicide the medic. It's not too tough to do.
No,
so
I mean like So what? They're going to give up mid. So Dota are not going to turn it to mid, but they're not going to heal as well, so that they can give Made in Germany full advantage.
Well,
and then once again, it's not 30 minutes. The server amount time
yeah, they're setting it to 29 minutes right now, so they're.
Yeah, but on the time left, it says there's 26 minutes, so I'm not quite sure what's going on.
Once they, I think once they re-exec or redo it here, it'll reset the time.
Oh! I thought they'd started.
No,
that's why.
No. They're just kind of not that I know of. Anyhow, they're
slow tonight. I'm slow.
Nobody has Ubers or anything like that, so they can't be reset here. They're just setting it all up. Yeah, I mean this should be fantastic. It's too bad they had to have a little false start here, but now we're going.
Okay.
Phew,
yeah,
after all that.
There we go. Time's all reset. They're just going to take middle. They're going to get that full advantage. I'm assuming that... So, 2 Nuts is actually building, though. So they're not giving them full advantage, they're just giving them mid.
That's interesting.
I don't know how they're going to work it. No, they haven't?
They gave him a whole round. What? My goodness.
What? Okay, yep. You're right. They're giving them 1 round. We should be casting this middle, but we're not. Whoops.
I mean, we're not here to see. Yeah, I don't know. We read the first thing, anyways.
And now what? You know what? I don't even know what's going on anymore. This cast is a shambles.
We're losing our minds here on teamfortress.tv this evening.
This is ridiculous. Someone get someone on the phone and say, "Look, guys, what's going down here, right? Yeah." Stop
Hello, ETF2L.
dicking us around. No, not ETF2L, not ETF2L. Someone from the team say, look guys, stop dicking us around. What's going on? Sort it out, alright? Sort it out. This isn't funny. I'm not laughing. I'm laughing a little bit, but mostly because of Jon, and he laughs like a little girl. Okay, what's going on?
Still waiting to get back in here to the server.
Apparently, guys, what's going on? We just had a message from Cadis. Is they've had to reload the map because the server is bollocks, whatever it is, yeah. But apparently it is 2-0 to Made in Germany at the moment, and they've had to reload the map. So this next middle that we will be watching is going to be 2-0, and with 27 minutes, did he say? Yeah, with 27 minutes left.
Until they start going, I'm not going to make any assumptions here. I mean, they could do anything at this point. you know, they're all over the place here. But we're going to have a match. It's definitely going to be a match.
I bloody hope we're going to have a match.
Thanks,
I mean,
guys,
there
for
are
sticking
two
with
matches
us.
that we could be watching instead of this, so
There
if
are.
this
Ryu really wants to
turns
go,
into
but
a
you know
shambles, if
I
this
wanna
turns
cast
into a
this one.
shambles, we could always go to somewhere else and
I
see
want to cast
what's
this one. The
happening on
fans
another
voted,
server.
Ryu. This is what people want to see. It was an overwhelming result in the poll.
Getawhale,
want
the
to see
people's
this.
champion.
People want to see this Made in Germany team take off against this daughter team. Oh
Okay.
boy. Well,
Oh, well.
thanks again, like I say, for sticking with us here on TFTV. We didn't get to see much action, unfortunately, on that one. We will be able to see it a little bit. And so we saw. What do we see? We have Larsa. Larsa's playing, filling in for
Yeah,
Knudsen.
you didn't mention that. That's true.
Just one difference. Otherwise, the lineups are pretty much the same.
Well,
I think one key for the daughter team is going to be how their Ubers go down. We're expecting the Zebosai going to take pretty much a lot of the Ubers, and it'll be key to see if he can, I guess, force the Made in Germany team to flash their Ubers around and lose some of those Uber encounters. Would you say that's true? A lot of weight on the shoulders of Zeb.
I don't know. I was busy reading chat.
Okay, we are still trying to figure out what's going on with this match. You know, we're how late are we? We're 20 minutes behind here, but I hear teams readying up. That's good, right?
Well, technically it's 2-0, so we're halfway through the match.
It's 2-0. My goodness, that
Oh,
didn't take
technically.
long.
Yeah. Okay, some readying up noises, unreadying up noises. I don't know what's going on. But I am.
Are they really calling it 2-0? No.
They're calling it 2-0. 27
My
minutes.
goodness.
2-0. I don't know.
So for some reason, somehow it's 2-0, even though we haven't really played, you know, a real round yet. Teamfortress.tv,
they may
Prem
have
action.
They may have played the second round properly.
Oh right,
I'm not
and the
sure.
SCV server
We
didn't
just
catch up, yeah.
like missed 90 seconds of it. So there might
But
have been
they're
some
gonna do
amazing air shots, some med drops. Who knows? Who knows? But we missed it because
They're
the
going to
teams.
do all these rounds apart,
Oh,
like
dear.
outside of camera. They just don't want anyone to see any of these rounds. They're playing them all in secret.
Probably what it is.
You just play one round and then shut the server down and restart it and do another round.
Yeah,
Do the
so
same thing.
all we get is just like 6 middles or so on.
Right.
Because we've got no idea who actually
Text
wins.
version of TF2, yeah.
Definitely. Well, yep, here we go. We've read it up again for the third time on this first map.
Here we
So
go.
let's see what's going to happen. If you've just joined us, this is Team Fortress TV. The score is at the moment 2-0 to Made in Germany, even though the server is not 2-0. But this is going to be our third mill. So Rib takes that high rollout. He's going to put some early stickies on to try and force out the Made in Germany demo there, but it's not quite going to happen. But now some aggressive jumps out of the blue soldiers. Last is going to be jumping in. He puts down a lot of damage, helping take down Kadis, Bash, and Thune as well. Zebasai followed up there. And now the double jump out of these red soldiers. They're maybe going to get caught out here. Gear does get a nice shot onto Zebasai, but that is going to be a full wipe for Made in Germany.
Zeb was the big star to me on that mid, Ryu. Zeb did the high jump off the window and came right in on the medic and took out Thune, I think, pretty much all on his own. It was 1v3, and they managed a full wipe there of Made in Germany, so give that one to Daughter.
As much as it is, I don't want to take too much away from Larsa as well, because Larsa jumped in first, did a lot of damage to everyone, and then Zeb sort of followed it up, and it was really good.
The high jump works real well, as we saw, and so here we are now, seconds capped, and we've got just about getting full Uber now. A little slow getting his Uber is too nuts.
Yeah, well, we've went. Oh, there we go. I was wondering what Bash was going to be doing there, and he does headshot Bevan. Oh, that was unlucky. I mean, they knew he was there as well. That's just a bit of a misplay from Daughter there, but I mean, they can still push in. Thune is only on 60%, but the Uber gets forced early and it blasts the soldier back. Zebasai's going in high. He's going to be looking for Kadis, and they do find him. A bit of a but then Rib just jumps onto point. What?
My goodness, and maybe so Made in Germany kind of focusing the medic and the combo too much. They were bouncing two nuts around, and meanwhile on the background we hit a cap, and we're looking at 2-1.
Yeah. Well, good play by Rib, basically. That's all it was. I'm going to be watching him again because I like what he does at mid. But this time he gets caught out by Kadis. Kadis went that fast rollout into Choke and does sticky him early. And maybe hits another one as well. But now his medic's going to be with him. They're in at Choke. Last is going to be the first to die without really doing anything on this middle. Zebasai as well. So not good bombs by him. And then that's just fallen apart. by the Dota team. They all melt. Walters is the only one left alive. Okay, now he's dead as well, so...
Yeah, Zev and Larsa just kind of jumped in at the same time, and they both went down. I mean, it was a nice try, but no cigar for Daughter. So here we go, walking right in.
Now we can see some of that trademarked aggression from Made in Germany there. They're pushing without really anyone to cap the point, because they don't need to. You know, their scouts are coming. They can get on that point, and they can just... Okay, maybe they'll wait a bit. I thought they'd push in a bit faster than they are doing, but...
I think,
they've got
Ryu,
the time,
they anticipated the heavy. They have a heavy in there. Beavern's gone heavy now, and so they're ready to defend this. And we've got Walters actually on Sniper as well, so we've got 2 off-classers, and I don't think you want to run right into that. You want an early pop coming in this last
Walters
point.
was a fantastic sniper back before he sort of stopped playing a little bit. So we'll see what he's going to be able to do, but it's going to be a scout Uber out on the left side here. It's going to be Thune going to be Ubering both his scouts in of Bash and Samsey, followed up by Kader, so they're going to be getting straight onto that point, but the heavy is going to be coming out and putting down a lot of damage. Lars is going to be the first death though, and Zebasai as well, and once again, just really good folk fire by Made in Germany to just, well, kill everything. Good job by them.
He really did. Daughter actually did a fantastic job there trying to force the Uber out early, but didn't quite work, and Made in Germany still got what they needed off the Uber, so we're looking at 3-0 here, even though service is 1-1, but here we go, next mid.
3-1.
3-1, yeah. Did I say 2-1? 3-1.
You said 3-0. Anyway, take us through this middle. I've been doing all of them so far.
Yeah, we're watching no jumps yet, actually, so maybe the Daughter team waiting a little bit on their jumps that they've been doing right away, losing both soldiers, just kind of playing a lot safer now, but here comes Zeb. Ip's going down, and we've got 3 down on the side of the Daughter team. We've got both medics down as well, and so a bit scrappier of a mid-fight here, and it's DM time. And
but
doing a fantastic
cleaning everyone up. Zebasai and Beaver working really well together. Wow, good job by those two. That was what? They got like 5 kills between the two of them in the middle.
Beaver staying up.
Nice.
We talked about Beaver and how he's getting better and better and better. He started off great, but I mean, he's still getting better as a scout.
Yeah, Beaver's just been insane. Like, I think a log appeared of him like the other day with him like getting some ridiculous amount of kills. I think it was 55 in one match or something.
55,
30 minutes.
probably.
30 minutes.
Yeah, so we lost both meds, and so we're going to have a chance to defend this second point here, which we haven't seen yet. Right now, there's a slight Uber advantage on the side of the Daughter team. They've got about 20% advantage, and they're looking like they're getting ready to go in. They're almost wanting to try push this, but I imagine they're going to pop as soon as they get it. Jump comes in now. Here's Cadis. Picks out the medic, and that's so much for that Uber push. Fantastic job by Cadis there, and a little follow-up by the soldier. That's Gear. So you see that real aggressive flank, Gear especially coming in. He finally goes down, but, I mean, with one... Nah, that's a full wipe now for Daughter.
Yeah, I mean, they got the like really big damage classes out of Ips and Cadis early on, but it just didn't seem to work. I mean, that was what, a 3-on-6, and they got 5 kills? Because Samsey and Bash were not there; they were with Thune. Drops Thune with a nice headshot. That's going to be a huge advantage for them. And now with only 2 scouts on middle, Daughter can really push in here because they've got the heals. They did all spawn at the same time, so they can just force them back out and then just re-push second.
Yeah, I don't know what I think about that push into second that we just saw before from Daughter. I don't know if pushing in through flank is the best idea. I mean, Bash and Gear are so strong on that flank, obviously, as we all have seen.
They weren't there, so they probably thought it was a good opportunity to push.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously Gear came in, and here we... Oh, another big headshot on Samsey.
Beaver's just too good.
Yeah, just still working on it here. I mean, they've got a soldier now coming around on bottom is Gear. Gear probably going to go down, and that's him. Done. So there's an opening now on flank, maybe, and look, Beaver's on flank now trying to pick something out. He's cycled around by himself, but they're backing out of here.
Yeah, well, that's the correct thing to do. Uber disadvantage, 2 players disadvantage. They need to get back. They need to defend last. That crit screen, that is a crit screen out of Thune, so that could be... He's on 90% crit screen. He needs to go down early on. They've jumped Ribbon really early onto that point. Yeah. He's going to be trying to put out as much damage as possible while his team
comes in. Cap. He's going to finish it. No way. They give the crits to the heavy. I really thought they were going to pull that cap off.
2Nuts was trying to save Rib, that's the thing. He jumped him in, Rib went so high he couldn't actually get him in time to flash him with the Uber before he died. That was unlucky.
I think they were trying to chip away the point though a little bit too. There's a 2/3 cap, but obviously they're going to come back now. Made Germany going to recap this second. Nobody there for Daughter.
They're already on mid. He is already pushing forward. He's found the rest of the team though. He may get caught out now. He does manage to get away.
So aggressive.
Huge aggression.
Yeah, absolutely. We talked about it a little bit, and it's great because Semzi the scout gets to stay back and really kind of guard Thune a lot, and that's really working out well. So I mean, if you're Thune, you've got fantastic protection. You got Cadis and you got Semzi most of the time.
Yeah, because I think they are running the double Roma with Ips on flank as well. But here comes Larcy, he's coming in from behind, he's going to try and hit that shot onto Thune. He does with a nice air shot to take him down. He's now caught out, but it doesn't matter, he's got the medic, that's what he wants. Although Bevan going down as well, that's probably not what he really wanted to be doing, so that's pretty unlucky.
Yeah, so here we go now, camp on middle, made in Germany, but they're, both teams are using Kritzkrieg now, which is very interesting. Daughter has theirs, but there was nothing. They were at 0 on Made in Germany, so I don't know. I mean, we're gonna have to hope for a med pick here if you're a fan of Made in Germany.
Yeah, well, I mean,
they're sticking it up. I think they're anticipating the push here, but they stuck up top, and here we come through bottom.
They're going underneath. They're going to be looking into that valley. They've been called, so Made in Germany know they're here. Maybe looking to rotate, but no, here comes the soldier jumping in. It's going to be Ips trying to find Two Nuts. He doesn't manage to get him, but Gear does with the follow-up bomb. Finds Two Nuts. That's 3 down, though, because they pick up Samzi as well, and they can really do a lot of damage, because Thune's taken a lot of spam damage. He's stuck on the crits, so they can re-push once they have that. In fact, they have that, so they can re-push as soon as possible. But they're chasing. This is how you deal with the crits. You be aggressive into the crits users, you know? Crits are terrible when used defensively.
Larsa jumped all around at mid, and here comes another jump in. Larsa doing his best, but has to retreat here now, and so maybe just kind of holding back now, wondering if Daughter Team is going to wait for a push into them, and here they come now, bottom, Made in Germany.
Well, it's going to be a Cadis crit, so they're going to be looking for Two Nuts, but he's nowhere to be seen.
Nope.
They haven't popped it yet, though, so it's not... Wait, here it comes, it's coming out. They're going to be looking for Two Nuts. They don't manage to find him. They just blast his players away from him, and now they're trying to get on
but they get
Cadis,
Seb and
both
Rib.
Get killed. Yeah, but he got away, although Gear is chasing. Where is he? He's alright. He's found a scout of Walters now. He should be fine. But they just force him out. So, I mean, good that Two Nuts gets away, but they get forced back so far. And Two Nuts...
Well, I mean, they lost Zeb and Rib, and Zeb and Rib now had to respawn from all the way back behind, and so... I mean, it worked out great for Made in Germany as they're here now on point. They're still using the crits, and Daughter has switched over to Medigun. It looks like they're going to get it at about the same time.
Yeah, I mean,
roughly.
That's not... I mean, yeah, I think if Made in Germany build faster, they should be able to slightly get it, but it's not really going to be enough. They need to be in that perfect position, which... Yeah, Two Nuts isn't going to get it, so they haven't really built quite perfectly.
Here comes Silver, not going to wait on it.
Zebasai going straight onto Two Nuts. They're going to try and find him. The crits does come out. He does get piped in the face by Cadis, but it's going to be the first to die.
My
it's so unlucky, and now Two Nuts going down as well. Yeah.
They just missed the crit on Two Nuts, but it didn't matter, and so now really hurting his Daughter, and I've got to think, or maybe Germany is going to go right for it.
Well, there's already players in on laps
go.
with Samzi and Bash,
yeah.
So Thune as well, so they just need to stand on the point now. Rib debts, but it's not going to be enough.
We have a Pain Train kill there by Cadis.
So that makes it, what, 4-1?
Yeah, I believe so. We're looking at 4-1, so certainly good for Daughter to have around, but they want to get something going sooner rather than later now.
Oh, unlucky. Ribfeld is rolled out there, so he's not going to be anywhere fast on middle. So Made in Germany going to have that huge advantage of getting that demo early, going to be able to stick up before Rib even turns up, and he's going to be going Valley. I think I just saw him go Valley. Yeah, he's going to be coming out that Valley side, so completely dodging the sticky traps, but it doesn't matter because he's given Cadis huge positioning. But they don't seem to be using it at the moment. Dot all over the point, but where are Made in Germany? They've got a few players that choke, and a soldier in from behind him. He does find Rib. It's coming in, and here we go, just collapsing on them, just appearing out of the cracks in the woodwork almost there, and Dot are just melting.
Yeah, absolutely, and we're going to call that a full wipe on the side of Daughter. It was really great aggression out of Made in Germany, and really great cleanup by the scouts, actually. I want to give credit to Samzi, mostly, who picked out a soldier that was going for his med, but also to Bash, obviously, a fantastic scout. Just doing great cleanup work for this Made in Germany team.
Absolutely,
as they have always done. I mean, they're
we've got a scout for both teams outscoring the medic so far. There's Beaven and Bash on either side, and Beaven's actually picked up that sniper rifle once again, so we'll see if he's going to be able to headshot Thune again. It's going to be a big ass, but he's done it before. Or was that Walters? No, they've switched over. Beaven's now on the heavy, and Walters has picked up the sniper rifle.
They're hiding the heavy underneath here. We've got Beaverness heavy under the bridge, which is interesting.
But with a left push, they're going to be looking to get straight onto Rib, but Two Nuts is going to be the first to die. That's not the person you want. Walters and Rib as well, and just a nice cap by Samzi to just stand there and just have the balls to just stay on point. So that
Yeah,
makes
I mean,
it 5-1 with match point to Made in Germany, basically.
Yeah, they had Beavern on heavy, but I don't know. He didn't quite cover the last quick enough. He was shooting and shooting, and yeah, we're looking at match point, like you say. Both teams using regular Medigun.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I mean, take us through the middle with what you're watching, because I did the last one.
I'm watching the daughter team to see how they take this. Are they going to play aggressive? And so far, we got the high jump now. That's Zeb coming in with the high jump. I think they know they need this, but already they've got Rib down, but they picked Thune going down and Cadis going down. And that's what they need. They keep their medic up right now, but Tunuts is in trouble. He's going to get
Well,
chased
it's going to be
down
hard
with
because he has 2 scouts on him at the moment. Sam's
so
and
now
Bash
it's just
both
scouts.
dominating him. Ouch. Well, it's Bevan versus 2, and surely he must go down.
Yeah, I mean, Semzi and Bash aren't going to lose too many against 1 scout, so unfortunate there. Daughter looked like they were going to pull that together. They played good aggressiveness. They're going to have a chance here, fortunately, though, to defend this second point. And I think, this whole round is going to... That'll be this whole round. How do they defend this second? Can they defend it?
I think they can, because both scouts went back instead of pushing forward, which I think is actually the right decision there. I mean, they could have been more aggressive. Samzi and Bash could have gone forward, but with the retreat, they're able to pick up the heals and they can push as a team, especially against Bevan's sniper.
Yeah, I think that, oh wow, but get the pick there on Ips, and so that's a bit of firepower down, but they were without Larsa as well, so soldier down a piece. They pick out, wow, there's 3 down now, 3v2. And another big, huge, another bloodbath
Bash just
here.
comes in and picks the med, though.
Yep.
That's the only one up alive. But no, he's dead as well. So a complete wipe for Made in Germany. Rib and Zebside the only one up. Just, wow.
They're going to try to get there, but I mean, we've got Soldier coming in. It's only Ips is the only one up for Made in Germany, so we're going to have a recap of mid here, which I wouldn't have expected.
I
it's
wouldn't.
a slow rolling point. I mean, we're still going to get the cap, though, I believe.
I'm not quite certain what happened there, realistically. Like, I was watching the combo of Dota just sort of get, like, collapsed in on, and then suddenly everyone around them died. So, props to them, I suppose. Rib's going to pick up Samzi on entry, which is going to be nice for him, but he's taken a lot of damage, so he's pretty much out the fight right now, and forcing everyone to heal other people. But there's going to be a back cap coming in. Who's that? Is it going to be Walters, I think, maybe? Yeah,
that is Walters.
He does manage to get out, and they rejoin their medic in Valley. So
I mean, yeah, Daughter
overall,
trying to pull out some little tricks here, a little back cap, a little distraction play. They still get their scout out alive, so they're not down a play there. I think they're trying whatever they can do. They're obviously a skilled team, and they've been a little bit outclassed so far, obviously by Made in Germany, but they're trying to pull even here, grab a round if they can. Gear is now in, and he's causing damage, but Gear goes down.
Yeah, but I mean, look at the health on the Dota team. They've taken a lot of damage. Beaven and Larsa are both less than half health, and you don't want to be sort of like getting a second bomb when you've got 2 players like that.
Yeah, it's going to be an Uber exchange.
So it should be alright.
I think they might go through lower here. Both teams have their Uber. Look at this, though. Daughter comes in around the side. A jump in. Wow, just barely catching Ips there with the Uber, and so we just got 2v2 on the Uber, so no flashing to be done.
But it looks like it's coming out
gonna...
better for Dota as they pick up 2. Gear's going to be spawning, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. Zephyr's does chase, but he runs into the soldiers of Ips and Gear. Is he going to go down here? Ips going to be looking for some ammo, but it's going to be a big aggression. Big aggression out of Dota. Really, really good focus fire here. They're going to cap the point. Huge plays by Dota.
That's fantastic, and it was kind of unconventional because Daughter had the only person capping second behind was Rib, their demo. So they took everyone to the fight except Demo.
They last pushed without their demo.
Without a demo, which, I mean, I haven't really seen in a while. They just had 2 on it, and it was just the demo with the pain train. So Daughter coming out maybe feeling pretty good about that exchange. Rib is out putting damage out early, but real aggressive jump in here. I think that made Germany want to shut this down.
Yeah, I mean, they need to watch their flanks because last time the scouts got in behind them and that's what screwed them over. Samzi's going to be the first to die, but Tunuts and Beaver follow him
already.
So that's not going to be good. But I mean, it really depends on how much cleanup they can do. Ips is on 10 health. In fact, the whole of Made in Germany are pretty lit. Ips does go down there, but I think they're going to be coming out top out of this because Thune stayed alive for the entire time and just get Bash alive. And Bash was just able to just clean everyone up. Yeah,
it was a fantastic work by Gear, actually, was the one who picked out the medic. Gear, in terms of points, hasn't been near the top, but he's been doing it when it counts, and he's been picking out a lot of big picks. Anytime you can kill a medic or a demo, Those are big picks. I'll take those over points.
I think I'm not the only one who thinks this, so I'm quite happy to use this opinion. Is that Gibbs is the cleverest roamer? You know, he in the world, not just in Europe. He jumps at the perfect moments and picks up the right picks at every single time.
Yeah, he really
he's
does.
Perhaps not
I
the
agree
top
with that.
fragger or the top jumper or anything, but he's just the cleverest. And
He
that's all
knows
that matters,
when
really.
to jump, absolutely. And Blue has switched over to crits now. I think that's all that Daughter can do at this point is hope to get their crits first, which they will if they can keep 2 nuts up.
Well, it's 5-2 at the moment, so they're not out of it yet. They can still get a couple more rounds in. And we've still got 9 minutes left.
Chris.
Here we go. Chris is coming in. It's going to do a lot of damage, but no one getting picked up yet. Ips is going to be down, but with that soldier crits, it's so easy to surf away from a lot of damage. But here it comes. Rib does pick up
Rib got
Samson.
one
Bash
pick,
going
there
down
you
as well.
go. Doom down as well.
Absolutely destroyed. Rib going huge, getting a 4K out at the end of that crits after it had finished. Cadis is going to be the only one up.
Comes Daughter now. So much for, I mean, that Grits Creek change, and they're going to have a huge advantage on this now, too. I'm wondering, is Doom going to switch to crits?
A couple of forward spawns out of Made in Germany. They got their scouts and they got Ips up, but they're all really pushed far forward, and they may actually get shut down, but Ips does take down 2 nuts so unluckily. 2 nuts, and I mean, they clean him up, but with 2 nuts and Beaven down, that's...
You know what, though? Daughter's going to get the better of this. I mean, they still have up enough tower, you know, they've got their demo up still. They have Scout, both soldiers. I think they're going to be able to hold on to this.
Once again, they're pushing without the demo. You know, the scouts and the soldier have gone forward, and their demo's capping with his paint train.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're just going to stay back. I mean, they want to get the cap and maybe kind of show, you know, fake them out, bait that they're pushing second. I didn't think they were going to push second on that.
Well, I just saw their scouts just disappear forward. Beaven's actually picked up the sniper rifle, though, so interested to see if he can hit anything again. I mean, he is ever so good, so we'll see what he's going to be. He's watching the choke, maybe the low door, lock B, maybe. Don't know. I don't think he's going to find anyone from that position too easily.
Oh, we got Walters trying to sneaky cap in behind here now, and no one sees him. Or he's going to go for a pick behind. Walters is in behind, thinking about a pick or a cap. Get the back cap.
He's looking for the cap. He's heard that Made in Germany are pushing onto middle. They're all here as well. It's going to be hard for them to get back without taking a lot of jumping damage. Cadis gets shut down.
Cadis gets taken out. So Walters, I think, doing the right thing here, and he pulls the whole Made in Germany team back behind. We have 3v3 now with both medics up. And they got crits on the blue side.
Yeah, but Beaven's on sniper though, so they can't push.
Well, that's true, but they do have crits, and I mean, I think they're happy to hand it off to a soldier if they have to, but they have now Rib back.
Actually, yeah, okay, that was good. They got the respawn wave just in time, but here comes the crits out of Rib. They're not going to find anything though, so maybe just looking to give this up free. Gear is hiding on point though. He maybe gonna find 2 nuts. He does drop 2 nuts.
Oh. He dropped the crits, Ryushi. And so much for that, as 2 players left up, and although we see now Gear picks up the pack. Yeah, all we have left up is 3 for Made in Germany.
Complete wipe.
Wow.
Daughter there.
And that could have easily gone the other way.
Did pick up Thune, but that could have been just such a terrible thing for Made in Germany if they got that crit.
Oh my lord, yeah, absolutely. I'm surprised that they didn't use. I mean, I don't know. I guess they maybe waited a second too long on that Crits Krieg, and both teams though now are using Crits Krieg.
Well, it was only gear up, and as a medic, I have to say I'm not going to try and pop just for one soldier. My team should be able to deal with that.
Yeah,
that's
it's easy
probably
to say it in hindsight, I guess. It's easy for us to say it, you know, just watching it happen. But yeah, both teams are going to get crits now at about the same time if they keep their meds up, and so might be a bit of a surprise for Daughter if they're not seeing that coming.
Well, they are capping middle right now, but quite sure if they're going to be ready for them. They do lose Walters, so it's just Zebo and 2 nuts, and 2 nuts drops again. I swear he just dropped. I swear I saw the lightning of him dropping.
Yeah, it wasn't a full drop. He was at about 85. Yeah, he wasn't there yet, but he went down.
Okay,
on Beaver and Cam.
Yeah. See what Beaven's going to be doing. Oh, that's what Beaven's going to be doing. He's going to be dropping through the counter drop. Medics are just.
They're dropping all over the place.
I wouldn't want to be a medic in this match. I wouldn't want to be a medic in this match. This match is just horrible for medics. Now you've got snipers on both sides, you've got scouts, you've got fantastic roamers. Oh, it would be horrible.
It's breaking down. We've got about
holding right click.
We've got 5 minutes or so of map time left, Ryushi, so we're getting down to it. And I think for Daughter, I mean, they're just sort of trying to save face. I mean, they've had fantastic flashes of brilliance, if you want to call it that. They've had their moments in this match so far, but outclassed so far.
Yeah, I don't think they can quite win the map now, but they're definitely playing for pride.
Absolutely. I mean, they want to show, some people were saying it was going to be a 5-0 coming into this. I think they've proven that they're a little better than a 5-0.
Absolutely, yeah. I think this is the first, maybe that, like, Made in Germany have lost more than one round.
Yeah, I mean, they're giving them a run for their money, certainly. I mean, this is one of the closer ones I've seen of Made in Germany recently. Dota really showing that they're, you can't forget about these Dota guys.
Well, I mean, they have all been members of fantastic teams, so realistically, yeah.
We're still fighting it out
Never
here.
discount the Swedes.
Right now, Made in Germany want to cap this last, but they're just hanging out for the moment.
There's a sniper out of Beaven, so let's see what he's going to be able to do, if he's going to be able to do anything.
No heavy on blue, just the sniper only, but Beavern is obviously very capable, using his opper.
You'll be looking at that left side, see what's going to happen. Well, he is literally on my screen, just a sniper rifle. That's lovely.
We do have a heavy now, as we see heavy switched off to by Walters, and so they want this defense, but certainly Made in Germany have capped several lasts, heavy sniper and all. Doesn't make a big difference.
I am surprised that Made in Germany have not run their aggressive heavy strat, which they have done pretty much every game I've seen so far. Ips eyes and they switch him onto heavy, but they haven't done it so far. So I'm rather surprised.
Looks like the push is going to come here. Probably going to come through left side, I imagine. But look at Beavern way up. Beavern's sneaking up and now backing up, seeing that the push is coming. Here we go, Uber push.
Yeah, comes out on that right side. Both Ubers get popped, but both Roamers are going to be going down as well. So
oh wow, they shut it down.
They get through
now. And Kate is down now as well. So that's maybe the first. Well, I don't want to say the first, but that's a very successful last defense by the daughter team. And they're going to have a little bit of an advantage now as long as Tunuts stays up.
Going to pick up S17, and Bash and Ips are both sort of hiding on second point. Well, at least Ips is hiding. Bash is just dancing around trying to see. He's going to go. He's going to go in. He's going to take a lot of damage on it.
Look at this.
He's not
Look how aggressive Gear is. Gear is coming right in and using his black box, going for the sniper. Picks him out.
Ips gets Tunuts again.
Oh my goodness.
Tunuts just can't have a good. He's just not having a good game.
Did they bait them here, Ryu? I'm wondering. Made in Germany let the second cap go down, and then they came in and cleaned up everyone but Rip.
I don't know. I mean,
is that intentional?
You had Ips. I mean, they had what? They had Bash and they had Ips hiding on second point, basically. It just got a really, really perfectly timed spawn wave.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at Bash, who's continuing to do fantastic work, still above his medic on the scoreboard. The entire flank, really, of Made in Germany has been so strong. I mean, it's been very difficult for Daughter to make plays. Right now, they're waiting a little ambush setup. Larsa wants to try to get a pick, but that's not going to work. We do have the offensive heavy, though, now, and so maybe you called it. You made that happen. We have heavy switched off onto by Ips.
Well,
and Batman
it's a strat they've often used. It's a strat they've often used, so I'm not surprised to see it here. They're going to be getting first pick onto Walters here, but the problem with defensive heavy is that the Uber doesn't really go anywhere. Ips just go down, but they get a nice number of picks, and now in comes Gear. He's going to be looking to get a couple of kills. He takes down Rib. Going to be looking for something else. Tunuts the only one left alive. He goes down. That's going to bring it to 6-2. With 1 minute 18 left on the clock.
I'm sorry, yeah. I don't think a minute 18. I don't think we've seen a round go down that quickly.
No, I don't think it's possible. But this is the first time that Made in Germany have lost more than one round. You know, they went 6-1, 6-1 against Malin Mall, and then they had a 5-1 and a 4-0 or something against Phoenix. So
yeah, I mean, I think it's a big deal too for Daughter to show that it's not a fluke that these Swedes are number 3 in the tables. Certainly, we said at the beginning, I mean, if they could have picked out some map points from this, they would have preferred that, but they are going to drop this first map by the looks of it here on Metalworks.
You say that, and then they went, what? That's a 6-for-1 trade on middle. That's just perfection by Made in Germany there, basically. You know, your Romer's supposed to die on a middle. Well, obviously, if he's not, but everyone sort of knows that the Romer's supposed to just suicide in, do a lot of damage, and then get followed up by his players. They might actually get a round out of this, because there's a lot of players going down for blue, and they're on second. They're on last, sorry, already with the Uber, so they might actually get another round out of this. This would be the ultimate kick in the teeth for
I don't know if they're going to be able to pull this off, although maybe they... Oh, I spoke too soon.
That's 7-2 with 5 seconds left. That is a kick in the teeth. That's giving them the finger there.
So GG's being called out across the board as time runs out as a formality. Yeah, I mean, I think that's a pretty big deal. 2 rounds taken by daughter, and I don't know if a lot of people were expecting that unless you play for the daughter team.
Well,
Or you're a fan of the team.
um, I was hoping it would be a little bit closer, actually.
Mm-hmm.
7-2 is still pretty much a roll. I mean, they did have some really good plays. I'll say that, but just Made in Germany just outclassing them all over, really.
Yeah, I'm looking at the. I've got the log here. Did you see the log link posted?
Yeah, I'm on that. Yeah, Rib getting a lot of damage. Sorry, what am I saying? What am I saying? What am I saying? Rib
Look
getting
at Zeb's
completely
damage.
outdamaged by Cadis. Yeah, Zeb.
Yeah, Zeb played well.
Certainly like 150 behind Cadis. No, 100 behind Cadis. So he's playing well. You know, Gear as well, putting out a lot more damage than Ips, which is not something you see often. You see the Pocket putting out a lot more damage, but Gear is just so good.
Yeah, I mean, well, we saw how aggressive that flank was, Bash and Gear. I'm looking to see Bash, in terms of points he was doing. He had 32 frags, my goodness. So Bash doing, obviously, very fantastic cleanup work, but Bash and Gear were playing so aggressively for Made in Germany, and that's kind of, you know, their style, and it was very, very effective. A lot of cleanup work by both of them. And a lot of forces out of both of them as well, actually.
Look at the assists as well on the Made in Germany scouts. Like 17 and 14, that is a lot between the two of them. So they're constantly cleaning up damage. They're constantly listening to the comms. I mean, we don't have any comms today because Ips didn't want to apparently, and of course the Swedes are in Swedish, which this is an English cast, it wouldn't really work.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm guessing it's just really good coordination out of them.
Yeah, I'm looking a bit at the heal percentages as well, just to maybe get a bit of insight into how the medics played and how that might have affected it. You see, Zeb got 35% of the heals versus Ribs 25. So it was really interesting to see a couple times that the daughter team had Rib back behind doing their capping while the rest of the team pushed forward. They did it on last, and they did it at mid at least once as well. So Rib maybe not as key maybe in their pushes, but I mean, it worked. They did take 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Rib, I mean, obviously, maybe outclassed certainly in terms of skill by Cadis, but I think
just
he played
realized
well.
these logs are actually missing the first 2 rounds as well.
Well, that's true too.
Yeah.
But those only lasted, say, a couple minutes, and so we're not missing a whole lot. I think we get a good picture from these logs.